So what is this coming up in this kitty pool? Down the Gary's garden. See where I am? It's beautiful. I'm sitting in the shade and I'm looking. He's got all kinds of peppers and grapes and everything. I think he's coming down. But I decided to do this on the hottest day. But it's not going to be the hottest until I think in another hour or two. So I decided to come and do this. I just took the trail. Guess where I am? We're going to go see Gary. So now we're going to go see what's going on in the garden. Oh, you're going to open the gate for me. Look at this. Beautiful. What is this? Is this asparagus?
That's asparagus. It's growing on the other side there.
Beautiful. Oh, I haven't been down here in, I don't know, 2 months.
Yeah, and I've changed it up since the last time you did a video down here. So this is devoted mainly to my grapes now. So
no more chayote squash?
no more chayote, not this year. If I set up another arbor, I'll plant it somewhere else. But I've got that removed, so my grapes are set up. I've got some stored under here still.
Oh, so no more fig leaf gourd?
No more fig leaf gourd or chayote.
Oh my goodness. Do you want me to close the gate behind me so the rabbits? I'll get it.
That'll keep the rabbits out.
I don't think so.
No, it does.
So, it really does?
Yep. So my garden's rabbit proof.
Now, do you know what type of grapes you've got growing? I see you've got at least 2, right?
Yeah, there's at least 2. I've got metal tags. Let's see, somewhere.
Oh, I see. Right there, there's a tag.
Yeah, this one here. That one's called Flare.
So you made metal tags so they don't fade.
So they don't fade, and I'll be able to remember what variety they are. And this one here is a really good one. Actually, that one's Flare too. So this is a good variety. Some of the varieties that I've got I'm not that happy about, but these are 2 good varieties.
It looks so different because it was loaded with the fig leaf gourd hanging off your head.
Yeah, I had those.
And the chayote squash.
Yeah, the fig leaf gourd is stored under here, so they were hanging up here. And this was all shady. Now it's open.
It is open. So next year, this will really fill out, won't it?
Yeah, I'll probably be planting something more in the center here, because the grapes here that I planted at the same time, they're not doing as well. But there might be a root from the pepper trees coming across and stealing a lot of their nutrients.
I see raspberries.
Yeah, I've got raspberries along there. They're pretty much done. I've got a few left. Then I've got bananas, different types of bananas there. They're the ones I got from Deborah.
What's got a pink flower? Is that a banana with a pink flower?
Yeah, that's a banana. It's more of an ornamental. I don't have the exact name right now. I've got it written up at the house. But yeah, that's an ornament. To me, that's an ornamental. So I prefer the fruiting type.
No, ours coming. And what is this?
Sweet potato.
Okay, sweet potato.
So I've got sweet potato coming out. Got cannas everywhere, of course.
Purslane.
Purslane. I've got a lot of purslane. This is the yellow purslane. It grows tall. It's not the weedy type that grows on the ground. And I've got some turmeric in here. So the stuff in the shade will gets the shoulder from the grapes. That's doing a lot better than what's growing in more sun.
Oh, there's my plant. Is this mine?
It's one of them. They went to seed. There's a couple of plants in there.
There's little ones in there?
Well, they're big little ones. They can't really. Well, if you trimmed them back, you could dig them out.
Gee, I haven't tried doing cuttings on them. I lost all my black cobra finally.
Yeah.
I only had this. I think I had 2.
These are hot. I use maybe one a day. And through here, I've cleared this area out. I'm going to put another arch or arbor here. I've just got it laid out a little bit. And I moved my strawberries out over here and set them up on a pallet on blocks. And then I've got my troughs here. I've got a couple of different plants in here. I've got the
That looks like a cattail.
cattail. Yeah,
Where'd you get cattails?
it just came up. It's a dwarf cattail. It just came up.
You didn't buy that?
Didn't buy it. It just must have blown in by the wind. And I've got water chestnuts in here. I need to top the water up. And I've got one water lily as well.
And there's fish in there?
Yeah, there's fish in there.
I thought I saw fish swimming around.
And then I've got my macadamia nuts that they haven't produced anything. They've been there for what, 6 or 7 years. My apples this year didn't do as well as last year. Last year was a big apple crop. This year there's just a few.
Yeah, but there's still apples. This one's full of apples.
Yeah, there's still apples. It's just not as many.
Well, it must be at least 90, 95. It's getting really warm. What is this?
Fennel,
Oh, it's fennel.
wild fennel.
Okay. You eat that?
Yeah, I eat that. I take the, mainly, right now it's mainly those, the seed heads just before they're forming. I've got my strawberry guava still. Strawberry papaya, yeah. That's
Do you have guavas?
No, not here, in the other part of the yard.
Okay, that's what I thought. You do have.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are all strawberry papayas?
This is 2 plants, 2 strawberry papayas that have been topped there, and that's keeping them short. So otherwise they'd be 30 foot tall. And of course I've got my dragon fruit along here. Pollinated a couple of hundred already this year, and they're starting to bud out again. So I'll have more flowers in a couple of weeks. And I've just got a few other things here. I've got more dragon fruit, and this is just a seedling area. And I've got Mexican sage, and that's the perennial sunflower that I've got, the Mexican sunflower. And I'm going to plant more passion fruit. I'm going to put this passion fruit plant in here and put passion fruit over this arch.
Is this what you bought off of eBay?
Yeah, I bought this off eBay.
Oh, those little pieces.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the one up behind the bird garden, it's kind of about that tall and spindly because this is getting full sun. It prefers full sun.
Yeah, I'm going to walk back here so you can get by.
Kind of zip through real quick.
Yeah, because I can feel it was probably closer to 100, and I don't know how long the camera will go. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, look at all the dragonflies.
Yeah, there's dragonflies everywhere. So this was my strawberry patch. I'm going to clear this out of the way. Right now I've just got mint in it. I've kind of drained it.
Question before I forget. What is growing down there? You got passion fruit in a bucket?
No, the passion fruit is coming from over there. It's gone up and down. It's gone down there, and it's resting on the ground.
Okay, I see it. It's coming down this vine and growing back in the bucket. Oh my goodness.
And this is 2 plants. And I have a bucket. I'm harvesting quite a few right now, just picking them off the ground. And I've got a bucket there so I can carry it up to the house.
Society garlic?
Yeah, society garlic. I've got that in different places. I just drop tufts of it around.
I'm trying not to miss anything, but if I know the name, as I blurt it out in case, but we're going to miss a ton. And then
garlic chives.
Yeah, we will miss a ton because there's so much in here. And this is like a permaculture garden. You really don't have to come down here all the time.
No, I don't have to come down here. Now that it's hot or heated up a bit, I've been watering every day to try to get the ground saturated or soaked. But this is my dragon fruit arbor where I've got my different coloured dragon fruit. So most of these are red. And I've got rocket growing here. I've got a few different herbs and things.
You still have poppies.
Yeah, my poppies are still flowering. And they've dropped seed different places, so they've come up in a couple of places.
Have you ever been hit in the head with a passion fruit?
No, not yet. And I've been working here. I changed this all up. This was a large kiddie pool with a kiddie pool in the centre, and I've separated off into shorter kiddie pools because I've changed the way I'm growing my water chestnuts. Now I'm growing them in pots. It's just easier to harvest it out of a pot. It's just a matter of lifting the pot up, tipping it out, and dropping a new one in and harvesting the crop that way.
And you've got larger solar fountain kits in here. These are the ones I was wondering what happened to them. I didn't even realize you brought them all down here.
Yeah, I've got two down here, and these are the larger ones, the larger pumps.
Bigger pumps and really pushes a lot more
Yeah,
water.
it pushes a lot more water. So the pump size, it's a little bit bigger than the ones that the smaller units have. Little dragonfly buzzing around me. So down here,
Nasturtiums.
so
What is this? What is this in case I forget? This is beautiful. What is that?
yeah, that's let's see, cordyline. So I've got tags up here to remind me what these are.
Is it something you eat?
Yeah, this isn't really an edible variety, but you can eat it. And the other one is the well, that's a patriot, and the other one's got another name, and can't think what. I know what they're called, but let's see. Well, that's sugar and spice. We'll have to put the name of it on the thing. I can't remember what that's called, but that's edible too.
I don't even remember you buying them.
Pick those up at Home Depot. They'll mark down.
Okay. I probably wasn't with you. All right, I'll keep following you. It's cool in here.
Yeah, it is cool in here. It's a different climate to what it is out there. And this is more shady, and that's why I'm working on plants that need a little more shade or appreciate a little bit of shade. This is my hot tub. It had a kiddie pool set up in the middle. I changed it out this year, and I've planted ginger in the center. I've got turmeric on the outside. The turmeric always was on the outside. I've just changed things up just to grow more ginger, and I got rid of the kiddie pool. So I had a kiddie pool that size. I know that looks horrible, but there's a lot of dragonfly coming out of that, young dragonfly. So that's the food that they need is in that pond. I've got a couple of types of ginger. This is yellow ginger, and the other one's white, and this is flowering right now. That's also edible, not as edible as some of the other varieties, like the turmeric and culinary ginger, but you can eat that.
Which way do you want to go?
Oh, okay. Head back this way. Yeah, I cleared my refrigerator out too, so you can see that. I had a lot of totes and congestion around it, and you couldn't really see it, but I removed all the hardware out of it, so this is basically the box left over for the refrigerator. And I've been using this 8 or 10 years. The hot tub's probably 20 years old.
And this is a refrigerator you found in the trash?
Yep.
It's not ours. Okay.
Not one of ours. Got that out of the trash. This is one of my gack fruit, which is way up there, and my passion fruit vine. So this is the smaller one, but that's the female.
This is the passion fruit vine, the big one?
Yeah, that's the passion fruit vine.
And this is the gack fruit.
And that's the gack. You see it's got a different
trunk on
it. And my blueberries were in the back. I've moved them forward because as the canopy gets fuller, there's less and less light back there.
I just took one of your blueberries. They're good. And that's what happens to the passion fruit. They just fall on the ground.
Yeah. Passion fruit like that. I cut it in half and I use it in my compost tea on the idea that this is going to be full of phosphorus, which will promote flowering and fruit production. And down here, this is another one of the bananas. This is a 1,000-finger banana. Again, I'm going to call this ornamental because the fruit really doesn't have much to it. It's going to produce a lot of fingers, and it may grow down here, continue to grow down. And again, this was a gift. It's not something I went out to find.
Oh, you've got pepinos I see on the bottom here.
Yeah, I've got pepinos. Yeah, they're all along the bottom here. I've got them in a few places. I've got them here as well. They're not flowering and fruiting right now. That's my lemon verbena too. I want to prune that to shape it a bit more. It's a vigorous plant and it's heading towards the sun now. So I want to shape it back this way so I can use that area in front. I'll put another tote against the pole. I put the tote there against the pole and I've got a yellow dragon fruit that I'm going to train up the pole and then across. That's my original pond. When I first set it up, it was in full sun. Now it's in the shade. But the cannas, I've got cannas everywhere, and they flower in full sun, or this is pretty much full shade. So they're a useful plant, especially for the hummingbirds. They come along and feed on them. So these are the edible cannas, and they've got a small flower. The ones with the more vigorous, larger flowers aren't as suitable for hummingbirds, and that's the reason I chose those as well.
When you say edible, what part do you eat of the cannas?
You pretty much eat it all, but it's the rhizome at the base that you mainly eat. And then I've got my bananas at the back still. I haven't got any fruit to show right now.
You brought in a ton. I froze it all. I don't even know how many pounds, 20, 30 pounds of bananas I froze. Should have enough until whenever you have more.
Yeah. Now that the weather's changed a bit, my ubes are starting to take off and they're greening up. When we had cooler weather, the leaves were kind of like this, yellow, and I wasn't sure what was going on completely. And I think it was weather related. So now they're starting to take off. In a couple of months, they'll be all over the place, way up there. So I've got those in these are wire baskets. They're lined with black plastic, and on the outside it's cardboard to protect the plastic from the sun. The plastic won't last that long, maybe a year or two in the sun, but by putting the cardboard on the outside, which you get for free, that protects the outside, and the plastic holds the soil. So the only way moisture can escape is through the plant, through the surface, or there's a hole in the bottom, it can go down. So the roots can go straight down. So I use these for my potatoes and my root crops mainly.
That ube is beautiful.
Yeah, this one, I like this one. The one that's in full sun right now, out in the main garden, doesn't look so good. But this one's looking really nice. And the cannas, there's a flower head starting, and just by busting off the seed pods, that's going to promote flowering over production of seed. And the seeds, right now, I open it up and feed that to the chickens. But I have eaten it.
You can eat the seeds?
Yeah. So it's kind of, you could cook them up like peas.
But they're not ripe right now, right?
No, they're not ripe. You don't want them to be ripe and hard. I don't see any that are that. Yeah,
And they're black, right?
they're black when they're ripe, but when they're this size, you can pinch them open. When they're black, they're like, you know, they're rock solid.
And they're soft like a pea?
Yeah, they're soft, kind of like a little bit like a hard pea. Yeah.
Okay, didn't know that. Oops. I don't even know where it went.
It went behind you. It was
Okay.
ready to come off. And this is my belay. So that's about 8 foot tall. And I've been eating a lot of these. I just chop them up and put them on my tortillas for breakfast. Mix it all up with other greens. And this is where the limb broke. And I took the broken pieces, put them into cuttings, and they rooted pretty much right away. This is a very easy plant to root.
And you say it tastes like lettuce.
Tastes like lettuce, but it's got more of a consistency, kind of like okra, but not as bad as okra. Not as, it's not the same as
Purslane?
purslane. It's just a little bit less than purslane.
Okay, I haven't tasted it yet. It's just like a jungle. I don't want to leave. Right now I'm in the shade.
Yeah.
And it is hot out in the sun. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just around the corner I've got another black cobra. So I've got these kind of scattered everywhere. Black cobra pepper.
Yeah, a lot of cannas. Are they used for peas and substitute for peas? I mean, actually.
I haven't seen anyone write up about it.
And you definitely know they're edible.
Yeah, because
I've been
eating them.
But they say the entire plant is edible?
Yeah.
People use the leaves for what?
For wrapping things up. So if you're going to wrap some food up, like say you had some meat or something, you could just wrap it up. You'd probably steam them first to get rid of the bitterness, but you'd wrap the food up inside, cook it like that, and then open it up and you'd have the food inside.
Okay, so like they use banana leaves.
Like they use banana leaves.
And my cousin uses certain avocado leaves
Yeah,
for that. She had me bring someone.
yeah. So you would use these in place of banana leaves or avocado
Certain,
leaves. Certain
certain. Some are not.
avocados.
Is that it? Should I step out from?
But yeah, I
I
think
have to
that's
get
it.
into the sun.
I've also got my mint in buckets too, and containers. That's the way to control it.
Beautiful flower. And what is this?
This is the yellow ginger. I got this from our neighbour that was renovating his house.
Okay.
So he said, yeah, take some. So I took some.
So the rhizomes, they're edible, but they're too small. Is that what it is?
They're not as productive as culinary ginger. I mean, if you had a big patch of them, you probably do well. And they're cold hardy too. They're more cold hardy than the culinary ginger is a tropical, and this one, I'm not sure if it can handle the frost, but it certainly does well in our area. I'm not sure what zone this can grow down to. I would imagine zone 7 or 8 maybe.
Beautiful flowers.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it, I think.
And it's honeysuckle?
Yeah, this is a hybrid honeysuckle. I
Oh my
brought
goodness.
it home and I was supposed to get it planted, but it grew.
Oh,
Another marked down plant grew through the pot, and the hummingbirds love it, and so do the bees. So I've left it for now. And if I want to plant it, I'll just take some cuttings and get it established in pots and put it where I wanted to plant it.
maybe I'll come get some cuttings one day. Not right now, but this I remember we bought a hybrid once from a plant sale. Do we still have that?
We've still got that one.
But that wasn't yellow, was it? It was kind of a yellow orange, or
It
I
was
can't.
more, yeah, it was more of a yellow orange.
This is beautiful.
Yeah,
I
and you
I
can
wouldn't
see
move
the
it.
bees are like all over it.
I can see that. I wouldn't move it. It's still in the pot and it's
It's
set
still in
roots.
the pot.
Oh my goodness. And it's set
I'll
roots.
just basically, will probably stay here, but I want to shape it a bit better. Like all this side stuff, I plan on putting something there. I had to move some soil. This is just bird seed that I wanted to grow for the finches, and they didn't come into my garden, so I've been slowly harvesting that and using the soil.
Okay. We can come down when it's cooler and not as bright. I know what a day to pick, but
Yeah, we
I
could
figured, I
step
got
into
a
the
moment.
shade.
Let's just do it. Oh, look at that. Let's step over to the dragon fruit, I think.
Which, this way?
Yeah, and then you can say goodbyes. And this way we can see this side, because since we didn't walk through it before, there were dragonflies everywhere. Something, oh, it must be the honeysuckle. Something smells really sweet. Really sweet. I'm not sure what it is. Do the
Oh,
gingers
the
give off?
ginger's got a scent. Yeah,
Okay, I just walked by here and boy, it smells like I can't even describe it. It's so sweet, like sugar, like a the perfume is really sweet. That is beautiful. And then you got a giant Swiss chard there.
yeah, it's starting to, it looks like it's starting to head to seed. That's
If,
usually a sign that it's bolting.
if you hear anything in the background, they're wood chipping. They're taking down trees for weed abatement and stuff. So there's nothing we can do about it. They do it all the time now, everywhere. Wow. And you've been climbing ladders and going up to do the dragon fruit. You literally climb. I don't come out here at night,
Yeah,
so I don't know what you're doing.
I've got my ladders. I've got a shorter ladder and a taller ladder. The peak center here is 16 feet. I'm not going up 16 feet, but yeah, I guess I am. I'm not going to be doing that much longer. Like, at some point, I'm going to have to prune it down. That's why I've got the different arbor going. So my new arbor is going to be with dragon fruit that are pruned, where I won't need a ladder. But this was an interesting experiment. I got to see perhaps how it would grow in the wild. And I just wanted to see what it would do, how it would react. And it's got a nice hedge here too. It's nothing's going to come through it, like a coyote or anything isn't going to want to cross that.
Wow. All right. Well, this is a nice walkthrough on a really hot day. At least when I'm in the shade here, it's really cool.
Okay, well, I guess that's it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe to our channel, feel free to subscribe to our channel.
And it's free.
And it's free. Some people aren't sure about YouTube because there's so many subscription services out there. They get on YouTube and they think maybe they have to pay a subscription, but no, it's free.
Okay, well, thank you very much. It's beautiful. I'm going to say goodbye. Don't forget to eat what you grow. I guess you could say the same thing.
Yeah, don't forget to eat what you grow. And with that, thanks for watching.
And let him ask questions and you'll answer the questions.
Yeah, I'll do my best to answer the questions.
Okay, this is the time to ask Gary questions because he comes back on his own videos and answers the questions when he gets a chance. So that's it. What a beautiful day. And there's, just real quick, you can barely see it, but the hummingbirds are up there. There's our citrus trees. Boy, and the only reason, I didn't realize how big they are on this side. And that's from the wood chips you dumped there years ago.
Yeah, I cover everything in wood chips. I mean, right now this isn't, but the walkways everywhere.
Wow. Well, the trees did great when you dumped wood chips there. And there's the hummingbirds, which I am going to go do now, way up there, because they're emptying the feeders as fast as I fill them. So I hope you enjoyed this. Take care, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
So what is this coming up in this kiddie pool?
Passion fruit. Been composting the old fruit, and I guess some of the seeds germinated, and now I've got new plants coming up here.
Are you planting more passion fruit?
I am.
The whole top is passion fruit and gag fruit.
Yeah. Well, passion fruit I'm using as shade, so it's living shade. So I can create microclimates using the passion fruit over my arbors, and that'll provide shade for turmeric and different plants that I can grow in pots underneath.
Cool.